Wow, I just finished watching the Hearts Rangers game and I don't think I've got any fingernails left at all. Walter Smith really likes making us suffer for our love. First half of the game was the best performance I've seen from us as a team so far this season. It was incredible. It was amazing. One of the best turns we've given in a long time, and we really didn't deserve to be 1-0 down as far as I'm concerned. Did not deserve that at all. It was a sloppy goal. McGregor should be ashamed of himself. The entire defence should be ashamed of themselves. There is no way we should have lost that goal. Um, Second half kicked off, and unfortunately, it wasn't anywhere near as good as the first half. Still a good performance, but not the best we've given by a long stretch of the imagination. Um, Quite a funny moment about 2 minutes into the second half where where basically Hearts nearly scored a goal, and the expression on Jim Jeffries' coupon was absolutely hysterical. Um, they say a picture paints 1,000 words. His face after that near miss paints a million words. Um, as far as the rest of the second half was concerned, there were some really dodgy misses on our part. When you're looking at it, thinking, how could you miss that? And you know that was more than once. To be fair, Jelinek had a nice wee try and goal in the first half, I believe it was, and I hope he isn't injured because we really could do without not losing him. He's been an amazing player. Lafferty got called on. Um, Literally, he's on the pitch less than a minute and he scores a goal. Not the best free kick in the world, but the Hearts defence was terrible on that one as well. So that evened the score up. Um, Pity that a goal attempt by Pafac because he doesn't get many, but it hit off the post. To be perfectly honest, and it's just a shame that didn't go in. Last 10 to 15 minutes of the game, I do feel Rangers started to put it back on again. Rangers, the minute we got the equaliser, Rangers did start to come back into the game, did start to put in the effort, did start to look as good as they had in the first half, and ultimately we got our just desserts when Stephen Naismith, who for me was the man of the match way before he even. By the end of the first half, for me, Stephen Naismith was the man of the match. He just played incredibly today, and I would rate him as the man of the match and forget the fact that he scored that injury time winner. Full credit to the boy, he was incredible. A far better performance than we had against Bursaspor on Wednesday. I'll take the 1-0 win, but it wasn't the best performance I've seen us give by a long shot. But it puts us tied first with Manchester United on the Champions League thing. So as a Rangers fan, it's been a couple of good games of football, but certainly not good for the fingernails, not good for the nerves. Really nerve-shredding stuff I've had to sit through in less than a week, and it's it's not over. We've got more to come. Um, Wonder how many times I've said while I've been doing these. I'm beginning to sound like Tommy Burns, rest his soul. Um, there we go again. Next one of these will be Hell in a Cell on Monday night if I happen to catch a repeat of it, because I'm working Monday, I'm not staying up to watch it, can't record box office off Virgin, and it'll depend on whether or not Virgin are showing a 9 o'clock version. Still trying to catch my breath because, as I say, I've just watched the game and really it was nail-biting, nerve-shredding stuff. But first half, best performance I've seen Rangers give in an absolute eon. Really excellent, apart from the screw-up in the defence when Hearts scored the opening goal. Um, really a great game of football. It's the kind of thing I could advise a neutral to watch. I would advise a neutral. That wasn't an earthquake, by the way. That was just Kathy sitting down. Uh, do not hit me, women. Um, I really, seriously, if you're a neutral and you get a chance to see this game over the next couple of days, I would take it. It was absolutely brilliant. It's what football should have been. It's just a pity that some of the finishing from both sides wasn't better. Otherwise, it could have been a 2-3 game, which would have actually done the actual performance justice. But yeah, still undefeated in the league. In fact, we've still won every game in the league. Still undefeated in Europe. We can only keep these crossed. We can only keep these fingers crossed and hope it keeps going. Ciao.